would like to add and say to the people is that I hope I can do something for Egyptian football, because that is basically what we try to do. We try to bring players and help them to do something for their community, to do something for their families, and get players into the first team of Egypt, into the national teams. So that's also part of our mission, part of where we want to go, and hopefully people want to support us and want to help us to achieve those goals of young kids that now playing on the streets, and hopefully in several years will play in the Egypt national team. Look, my journey in football so far has been through grassroots in the Netherlands, where I started my coaching career at a very young age, while I was playing football myself on second level in the Netherlands. And from there I built it up through sports school, and also being part of the Ajax Academy for more than 10 years, coaching different age groups in Amsterdam at the Toekomst. And from there I worked for Ajax in South Africa at the corporation club Ajax Cape Town. And when I arrived back in the Netherlands, I became part of the national teams. So worked for a couple of years for under 17, under 19. And of course my last period of 4 years, 3.5, was with the first national team, with, as an assistant coach of first Ronald Koeman and after that Frank de Boer. So long journey with different experience on youth level, on the top level. So yeah, quite challenging and fantastic. Yeah, which player you want to know? Of course, in Ajax Youth, I worked already with players like Daley Blind, Matthijs de Ligt, now playing for Bayern. I worked with national teams, of course, with Ryan Gravenberch, Frenkie de Jong, Memphis Depay, Virgil van Dijk. So I think the big players in the football industry. So yes. Was exciting. Of course, your infrastructure as a youth academy or youth sector is very important. So coaches, but also facilities, and also the program that you run on the youth development. So I think there are so much different areas that are important for running a good youth program. It will be too short now to go into detail, but yeah, I think there are a lot of aspects that are important, because it's not just one trick that you're doing. It is more the long-term vision that you have and the hard work that everybody puts in the project. To make that happen in youth football, I think there's what I just said. There's not a trick. There's not a magic stick that I use and everything will be fine. It will be a thing from the long term. And I think my role in that is to bring people together, bring good people together, and work on a daily basis with the players and with the people to make that happen. And of course you can talk about waste of talent, but first of all already the question is, what is talent? Yeah? Is it a young kid that is very good when he is 9 years old, or is talent more than only that good football player? Is there also part of education or a background? So I think there are lots of challenges in identifying talent, making a great youth development program, and also I think a big challenge is always to bring players from 17, 18 years old into a first team structure. So different challenges in different periods. Yeah, if you speak about the culture, the football culture in Egypt, I think Egypt has a great football culture. Yeah, everybody loves football, everybody arms football. So with the culture it's fine, but it's more the culture about developing players. Yeah, I think the main focus in Egypt is on the first team level. Yeah, and putting a lot of effort and money into first team football. What lacks maybe a little bit is the ideas and the long-term vision that you have on building a good youth sector. And that is where we at ZED, because it's not me alone. I want to make clear that, that there are a lot of people involved. And it would be a wrong impression if people think it's only me. I try to get a great team around me. Of course, Alain Nabil was here already as a head of youth. He is closely involved, and all the other people at ZFC to make that happen. And yeah, we try to change the culture in ZED. Yeah, so make a real ZED DNA and a culture in ZED where every player comes to the training ground every day to improve himself. If you ask me what is a big change maybe in culture, that will be the change. Yeah? That we have players coming to the teams, to the club, to be a better of themselves every day. How I pick my coaching staff will be, of course, in the first months that I rely a lot on the people that are here. So I speak a lot with Ala Nabil, with Ahmed Abdallah, about on the technical side of the football. But over time, I will work with people. I will assess people and see who are the right people that we can build on. Yeah, because what I said before is this is a long-term vision. So you need to commit people for a longer time on you. You need to educate people and also empower people. I think also what you say, there is a lot of talent in players. I also believe there is a lot of talent in coaches. But you need to give them the opportunity to learn, to expose themselves, and also empower them. Yes, that they are open to express themselves and work freely with players. So that will be one of my biggest roles. The long-term vision will be that we create a ZED DNA. Yeah, we're not going to copy Ajax. We're not going to copy another club that maybe cooperates with us. It's more that we want to create our own environment. Yeah, an environment that we believe in, that will bring our young players onto the highest level. And that sounds easy, but that's a very challenging road. And I've been on that road, so I know where that road is going. And I hope a lot of people in this club will join me. And I get big support from the top of this organization. And also the last weeks when I was working here on ground, I also feel a big support from the people on ground to go with me on that road and develop tremendous stars for the future. I think education becomes a crucial role in our model to become a professional football player, because I believe that a modern player these days cannot go without education. And in that way we also try to change the mindset of people, of players, of parents, that a ZED player is going to school. Yeah? I think it's a crucial role of becoming a professional football player, that you make the right choices, that you're able to manage your life in a good way. And that comes down with good nutrition, that comes down with knowing something about sleep, but it also comes down of organizing your life also around your school situation. So we really believe that plays a crucial role in developing young talents. And also having the mindset. We talk a lot about a growth mindset, yeah? That players are able to set goals for themselves and evaluate themselves. Am I on the right track? That will be part of our philosophy down the road.